change the topic. For some, it's a change the topic. For some that know me intimately, it's a topic talked about. I'm 2 generations deep in this one, to the best of my knowledge. My dad talks about it all the time. We're going to talk about that money, man. We're going to talk about that money. So I'll be including, once this goes to Instagram TV, which hopefully is clickable for some of you, depending on your operating system, whether it's Android or Apple. It'll appear perhaps up here in my Instagram feed. But to my Facebook crew, it will be clickable. To my YouTube crew, it will be clickable. I want to talk about money. What do you do with money? So you work, you earn money, but the traditional saying is, you probably could fill it in next for me. Somebody's going to say, save money. But to the knuckleheads, the rebels like me, to the rebels like me, to the knuckleheads like me, I invest the money. That way I can save. I know how I am. Because savings are liquid, and because I'm not amassing great amounts of money, I will tell you the truth. I will tell you the truth. I am not yet making $12,000 a month. I am not yet making $50,000 a month. I've seen I got this from the video that I watched by Patrick Bet-David this morning. Don't let the title hurt you. Don't let the contents of the video hurt you. It is an education about why we go do what we do when we log in for our work shift. Whether you're on salary or you're hourly, it's the reality of what you do. If you're like me, if you're in someone's system of being self-employed or contracted. And for the people that are braver than I, you are the idea. You are the enterprise. There's people, trust me, there's people out there way braver than, they are the company. They're the shoe designer. They are the food product maker. They are the software engineer. Me, I hopped in someone's system. So I'm an entrepreneur and an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur, I come up with the ideas and the solutions. An entrepreneur, I can be inside of someone's company like Postmates when I'm giving. So I'm a little nasally here, so it's all good. Fighting. Between winter and spring around here. All kind of stuff in there. And the windows are down. See? Beautiful Port St. Lucie here. One of my spots. Publix at Verano. PGA Verano Village is over that way. Verano community, one of the PGA villages in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Guaranteed, these folks out here invested some money. They invested some money. Homes here value 200,000s, 400,000s, $500,000. That's the entry. 200, 400, 500. And because I'm not there yet, I'm telling you the truth. I know I'm worth it. I know I'm worth $12,000 a month. I know I'm worth $50,000 a month. That's why I keep hitting it with these videos. Because one of these is going to catch fire. One of these is going to catch fire. And then another one will catch a fire. And it'll be one of those things to where, because I'm bringing value, I'm increasing value, I'm increasing my market value, money comes to me. And guess what? I am a good steward. I am a good steward. I'm yet to see where I need to see. You have not seen the best of me yet. I'm giving you the best of me now, but I'm saying you have not seen the best of the fruits of my life, and it goes from glory to glory to glory, levels to levels to levels. So, when I tell you, I kind of upstruck that part about saving, because I know me. Things happen. I need the oil change. I need a new battery. I got to settle on some debt. And I got my phone available. I want y'all to know the real me. So when that thing goes ding, 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 it's either a cousin trying to catch up with me, just out of trying to live through me. It's a debt collector that I do owe. I have those. It's a marketing pitch. It's a marketing call, a sales call. It's going to be something like that if it rings. Or a scam like that. I just want y'all to know I do have real issues coming through the phone. And it's Monday. You don't have to let the Mondays get you. So I'm including my link for Robinhood on here. Robinhood, where you can invest in stocks. You can invest in real estate investment trusts. You can invest in ETFs, whatever you feel like investing in. You can invest in cryptocurrency, including that Dogecoin. My friend Johnny calls it the doggy coin, whatever they call it. You can invest in Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin. You can invest in Bitcoin. The reason I'm telling you this is I do my best to keep my money in there, keep my money in different markets, whatever it is. I got to get straightened out with Ally Bank. When Trade King became Ally Bank, I get the statements in the mail, but I never straightened it out. So that's an example of letting money work for me. I have an IRA, which is a traditional IRA, where I have some funds left in there. It's working. We're living in a generation where you can fractionally invest. Just put your money in. Put your money in. You don't have to have $50,000 to come to the table. That's what discourages so many of us. If I take you back in time when I was 18, when I went to the bankers, when I asked people around my college campus in Southern Mississippi, seriously, nobody knew. Nobody told, but somebody knew. Because people around me are wealthy. The bankers were wealthy. The people who at the banks were wealthy. Either that or they put on a good front life for me. All kind of people. Financial related and student body. Somebody knew something they weren't telling me. And for all the people that had a little more access to me, they got a refund check I didn't. I was an out-of-state student. I saw 2 refund checks in college. It was towards the end. You understand what I'm saying? One was maybe sophomore, junior year. Maybe. It just wasn't normal. And one was way somewhere back there toward senior year, junior year, senior year. I saw like 2. Most people, that was every semester. So the average college student, in my experience, I didn't know that when I went to college. Average college student around me, in-state student, I went to a state school. I was out of state, I went to a state school. Over and above the grant, Pell Grant, SEOG grant, which is a part of why you fill out FAFSA if you qualify, and if you had any student loans. Some of them didn't even need the student loans; they were on scholarship. So it's a real refund check if it wasn't loans. You eventually owe a loan back. You understand what I'm saying? So if a person had funds left over, let's say the expenses were $7,500 or $5,000. Let's say $7,500, for example. Back when I was in school, it was about $5,500. But let's say it was $7,000 for whatever reason. Let's say they got $9,000 per semester in a financial aid package, excluding loans. This person didn't need loans. They got $2,000 back. Person like me, another $2,000 or $2,500 was tacked on because I'm out of state. There's a fee. So for me, you're looking at a person, it's not because I squandered money. It's not because I came into the world with money and my family had me set up and I squandered it. I didn't come from that kind of background. I came from trying to figure it out. I didn't come from privilege in that sort. I come from a 2-family household, and my category, in my demographic, some people see that as privileged. I come from love. I come from a dad that hustle. You know how to work. And I've seen some money before, to be honest. But I didn't come into this world with money. So if a person wants to know why do you care about money? Why do you talk about money? Why do you post material things? You seem materialistic. Well, guess what? I'm a little beyond new money because I make money. I make money. I don't want anybody to get mixed up about that. But the issue is, for a person, when you start making money, are taxes and debt. If your debt started rolling and compounding against you because you borrowed for an education, not because you can't stay out the mall. People just flatline think you can't stay out in the mall. There comes a point you ain't going to the mall. You ain't going to the mall. You're trying to build wealth. You're maxed out, but you're trying to build wealth at the same time. Your credit may fare well because you got some open accounts, but nobody giving you nothing. You can stay out the mall. What are you going with? You understand what I'm saying? Because you're an investor. If you heart to heart with me, if you where I am, you know what I'm saying. You're investing. It's not because you're at the shoe release. It's not because you're at the phone release, the video game console release. It's because you're putting your money in the investments. You're keeping up with your car payment. You're keeping up with your car insurance. You're keeping up with your life insurance. I know what it is to lose life insurance policies. 2020. gave me a strike. I know what it is to lose your gym membership. 2020 gave me a strike. I know what it is to lose one of your 3 bank accounts. 2020 gave me a strike. So 2020 tested me like I needed it. I needed it. I needed it, y'all. I had taken some losses, but I needed that story, y'all. It's not like I let it happen. It bothered me when it happened. I needed that. Almost every great entrepreneur can tell you about the time they were late on taxes. Somebody great in business or great economically, that they had to pay last year and this year. Almost every great entrepreneur had to tell you about a time where folks around them pressed bankruptcy. Whether they took it or not, it just became a topic. Every great entrepreneur around you will tell you about the slow months. If they got any years in there, 5, 10, 15, 20 or more years, they can tell you. Any great entrepreneur can tell you about the dog days. It's supposed to go this way, but it didn't go that way because this and that was happening. None of which are excuses. What you got to do, you got to be adept and skillful. You got to be adept and skillful. That's why I said, what do you do with money? Do you invest it? So those of y'all can say, that's great, but you need to take that amassed savings and invest it. You need to. You're losing for not investing. You need to invest in real estate. Don't disqualify me because I'm not all out there in real estate. That's one of my life goals. It is. That's why I'm working so hard. Got folks want me to chill. They want me to chill. Folks call me with expectancy that I'm chilling. I've done a good enough chilling in my life. Not too much. But I'm in a phase where if you see me working every day in the week, don't get mad at me. Don't try to slow me down. Send me some leads so you can speed up my process of stopping that. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I need that from you. You call yourself a friend, you call yourself family, send me some leads. I didn't say obstruct my day for me to do one job for somebody. No, send somebody my referral link. That's what I'm asking. Send somebody my referral links. That's why I include referral links to the businesses I do. What I'm saying to you is, just a few weeks ago, just $130 in that Robinhood account because of all economic factors went on with GameStop and whatever in the world happened there, and the economic effect of that. I'm looking at 401 right now on the other side in another app. Didn't add $5, didn't add $1. So imagine if things were flowing a little better, but it's up to me. Every day I'm on the hunt. I'm on the hunt every day. You will see me. You'll see me in Northeast Florida. You'll see me in Central Florida. You'll see me on Florida's Gulf Coast in any one of those cities. You'll see me in South Florida. I'm on the hunt every day to find it. I chose it. Nobody forced it to me. Nobody took anything from me. I chose to do the work I do. Some days I will see a dog day of $30. That's the rumor going around about me. That's not every day. I've seen a dog day of $0. I've seen days of $70, $80. I hardly did anything. Great news. I've seen days of $180. I've seen days of $230, days of $280. Now, if you keep up with the conversation about should you go from working for somebody to working for yourself, are you ready to be an entrepreneur? Your target is $220 a day. If you listen to Eric Thomas, sometimes you need to get hollered at. He's a good guy, trust me. There's another side. Watch the S2S podcast. You need to be pulling $220 a day. And that's why I do what I do. And someday, like I said, all this is going to come together. That's why I hashtag those cities, because one is for me, but if you do enough to make other dreams come true, to help enough people, best believe you'll be taken care of. So I want people in remote areas because I know what it's like. Trust me, there's more to Florida than Miami. There's more to Florida than Miami, guys. More to Florida than Disney World. I got some swamp and marsh, but people live there. I'm trying to connect the communities. Some communities, you got Instacart everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? But Postmates could be a great addition as well. So if you see me hashtag and see like, they not there. Well, I want it to be when in 5 years someone comes across my video, click link, opt in. So If you come from where I come from, I realize how many times I've leveled up, and every time I get in a standoff in a conversation with somebody, I realize it's because they don't believe yet. They're not ready yet, and I have to do my best. Like, these are people about my age. I'm explaining to the person 4 ways that I can make money while I'm doing what I'm doing, but they come with these objections, these beg the difference. They be like, okay, well, how about this? Well, you got to look at it. Well, you didn't go to school for that. Well, do you have a sponsor? And trust me, there's bait on that one. You gotta be tested and tried. A person gotta know they can anchor themselves to you. You gotta be consistent. Sponsors come like that. So you can't, that goes to everybody in the influencer category, everybody in the fitness category. Don't pout too hard when you don't have a sponsor. Now back to these objections and these beg the differs. When someone looks at it linear, they look at linear. They want to know how you get paid. For example, if a person say, why you make these videos? Like, it's part of a doubt. There's a doubting they have of it. I wouldn't do it. There's a doubt. Well, look at it this way. I'm including my referral links. If anybody opts in, I'm giving them a credit. Such as I give the $100 credit with Postmates. I get $25 if they take it. That's it. One generation deep on that. That's great. But I have a couple companies. They all have their referral bonus, what have you. It comes with the gift I'm giving. So, there's that. Now, there's potential for one of my videos to hit 1,000 views. I want to hit 10,000, 100,000, 1 million, and 10 million views and all of that. 100 million views. You understand what I'm saying? Rappers do it. R&B artists do it. I can do it. So, there's advertising dollars. The company YouTube, for example, and all these other streams. That's why it goes from Instagram Live to Instagram TV to Facebook to YouTube. They can place their ad placement in there. All right. So you got your direct referrals. Referral marketing is real. Stop thinking of scam. Stop thinking of all that right there. Nobody's hurting anybody. I'm giving. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Seriously, giving. Collecting no data from you. That's the company. They're the neutral site link. They're the umpire. They're the referee. You understand what I'm saying? So there's referral links. There's potential for the YouTube views. There's potential for me getting sponsorships. Now, wait on it. It's okay if I never get it, but hey, I'm open to it. I believe I'm very marketable in intelligence from the inside out, and in the looks department too. And also the lead to other work. I could get casted for voiceover. I think I have what it takes. I could get casted to act. I could get casted for commercials. You understand what I'm saying? In the direct, that go to that objection right there. How that benefit you? How that benefit you? That go to that objection right there. How that benefits me is next time I slide through that market, why hashtag? Next time I slide to that market that's a far away from home, 2 hours from home, 3 hours from home, 5 hours from home. Remember I shot that video there. Remember it became a cultural buzz. Now they use that product or service. When I come back, I reap the reward of being able to make money while I'm there. That's making money. That's an earned income. You understand what I'm saying? A passive income would be YouTube advertising dollars. Nothing fancy about it. Upload the videos you make onto YouTube. Around 3 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, or more. That's how you can get advertisements dropped in your video. And since you're better looking than me, you're more popular than me, you're more tech savvy than me, imagine how you could take off. Instead of hating on people, instead of being out here canceling people, that's how that go. You understand what I'm saying? The referral link's another form of passive. Somebody can click that link. It's 3 a.m. I'm knocked out. Somebody across the country could be, across the world could be clicking in on those links. I hope you do realize some of these companies are international companies. That's right. A little nasally, guys. So y'all bear with me. Sinuses. That's how that works, guys. That's how that works. So, investing, Robinhood, don't make it complicated. What what gets me is there's been people around me. I don't understand how people, it's a broke mind. The mind broke. I don't see how people run Finstas to spy on people. I don't see how people have 3 Facebook accounts and 3 Instagram accounts, but they're scared to start their own investment account. I'm telling you, I'm taking you to a window of what it is to be the black man, to come from the urban area, to come from maybe that race color line ostracizing somebody. You feeling some kind of way that you can't do it. I didn't get that. If you hang around me long enough to know, I didn't get that. I can diagnose and smell out racism. Racism has hurt me before. Seriously. It's cost me money. And nothing I did, besides being a decent gentleman, it's cost me before. But guess what? I always find a way, y'all. I always find a way. There's been some streams cut off. And some people, they'll have their reckoning. They'll have their reckoning. It won't come from me. Life. The laws of reciprocity work at all times. I get that from T.I. The truth. Trust me. You shut down a man who's doing a good work just because you're uncomfortable with him, and you made up something and you had your way. You shut down one stream for him, not realizing you think you won, but in other communities I'm still getting it on. That's because you racist. I can't help you. I got some resources to help you if you really watch my feed, but I just can't help you. That's your choice. You didn't have to do that. But anyway, I'm just telling you, I never accepted it. So part of the wealth gap is you gotta stop saying to your homeboy, stop saying to me, can I put some in your account when it comes to investing? That's so loose, that's so lax, that's so lackadaisical. I can't separate your money from my money. It doesn't work that way. I don't know how to. You need your own account. I'm not telling you I've done it. If I can tell you the amount of times that a brother asked me to do that, and I'm not talking about my relatives. It's this fear, apathy. Invest your money. What do you do with your money? I'm telling you, I got real life problems. You cannot involve yourself in cancel culture, being messy, full-time goofing off, and not involve yourself in bettering yourself. As the video said, increasing your market value. And this is not to fight. This is not to pick on anybody. I'm just saying, if a certain community or certain communities gets a hold of this, start that account, link your bank account, invest some money. You'll figure it out. Most important, educate yourself. Keep educating yourself. You'll figure it out. I encourage you to do so. Mind you, I'm not picking on anybody. I'm not looking down on anybody. But what do you do with your money? We've been taught to save, save, save. You need to invest, invest, invest. Your average, if you read these books, people make 4% a year. That's the low. 7% a year. 12% a year. People make that kind of money for putting their money in investments. I didn't say full speculations. I didn't say penny stocks. I'm telling you, a balance of investments. A balance of investments. Stocks, bonds, ETFs, real estate investment trusts. Trying to think mortgage-backed security, the MBS, mortgage-backed securities. Now the cryptocurrency. Invest in gold, invest in silver, invest in something. When it comes to gold, when it comes to silver, really good book out there for you. Rich Dad Guide to Investing in Gold and Silver. Make sure it's 0.999. You only need 3 nines. That's the real, okay? Don't let nobody fool you. That's the real. Get you an American Silver Eagle. Probably cost you between $17 and $30 right about now. Invest. The gold silver can cost a lot more money. It's all kind of ways about it. Make sure it's 0.999. Real estate. When my time comes, when I amass the right amount of money, that's what Cardone Capital is there for. Grant Cardone. Cardone Capital. That's what it's there for. $5,000. He has a class of investing for that. That's if it's still there. Because some people are being petty. You understand what I'm saying? It's the petty people in the world that cost the genuine people like me their window. So whereas I have the amount of money, the $5,000, for example, I have that in an investment. I didn't know it wasn't as liquid, but it could be a good thing. Things happen. I have that peer-to-peer loans, the most structured, safe type of loans I have. Because guess what? There's some loans otherwise where people promise you they got money. I ain't looking for them. They're just good, persuasive people. You're not getting paid back. And peer-to-peer loans in a platform like that, you're getting paid back. I get paid back. I just thought I'd see more lumps by now. Every so often I log in and take me $25, $8, this and that. But it's more steady than I had before. It's more steady than I had before before I came into the knowledge. So imagine, some people don't have $25 a month cash flow. I at least have $25 a month cash flow from peer-to-peer loans. It's more than 25. What happens is, platform I use, there were two. One for some reason out of business 2020, something like that. It's still in there, but it was less than $100. They'll probably pay me out, be done with it real soon. That one just was where it was. The other one, still standing. The other platform still standing. What happens is, about the midnight hours, I'll see I get these payments in daily because I have that $5,000. Each loan's $25. Some in there I probably got some $50 ones here and there. You gotta remember, somebody's paying monthly, so I got due dates nearly every day of the month. People paying me, but the money sometimes rolls into a new loan. That's why I'm not getting. But it's a lesson. It's the money there. Someday all of it be back in my hand. Just is what it is. But it's better than doing nothing. Back when I was asking those bankers and people in college, nobody was telling me anything, but somebody knows. I'm just telling you guys. So if you don't come from the rich family, you don't come from the rich dad, you don't come from the rich uncle, guess what? Seek it out. That's why you got people like me willing to leak it out to you. I'm willing to leak it out to you. Just tell you the truth. There's money out here. Lots of it. I don't have all of it yet. That's why I need you as friends. I'm trying to help your game. I need your help. I didn't say send me on one range to help one person. No. You send my referral links. You share my videos. Help me. And best believe I'm going to help you. I find it in my heart whenever I realize, man, you cutting them short. I'm going to help you more. I'm going to come up with ways to help you. I'm here in economics to help you. As long as you legit, legal, moral, ethical. That's right. So what do you do with money? I say invest money. People say save. I don't think it's good for saving, y'all. I got too much going on. It's good to have a little, but I'm going to grab it. Now for a pair of shoes, like I said, it's going to come for an oil change, for a battery. It's going to come for some collection debt or some kind of processing fee or filing fee that I needed. Something like that. So it's much better for me, a person like myself, to amassing in investments. Because how $130 goes to $401, that's the hand of investing. Not because I'm a genius, because I had my money in the markets. That's what needs to be happening out here. So I'm included in my link, Robinhood, amongst others. Be blessed. Signing off.